Where are we?
I think we're at the Harwell Science and Innovation Campus in Oxfordshire.
This is where the Diamond Light Source is, which is Britain's national synchrotron science facility.
Does it harness the power of diamonds to make light?
No, that's not how science works.
It's like a giant microscope which uses electrons to produce extremely bright light.
This light is 10 billion times brighter than the sun, so you might need some sunglasses.
It produces intense beams of light, which are predominantly in the X-ray part of the spectrum, so it's kind of similar to what's used in a hospital, but much brighter.
Using the diamond light source, scientists can study anything from fossils, jet engines, viruses and vaccines.
So why can't we just use a normal light microscope?
Well, they're limited by the visible light that they use. Optical microscopes can be used to study objects a few microns in size, like cells. However, to study smaller objects like atoms and molecules, scientists need to use special high-energy light generated by the synchrotron, X-rays.
Maybe we should find out more about how it works.
Whoa! What's going on?
These are electrons that are being accelerated by strong electric fields to nearly the speed of light. They are going so fast they can go from London to Sydney over 17 times a second.
The electrons are generated in an electron gun, accelerated in the linear accelerator, then in the booster synchrotron, and finally in the storage ring. The whole diamond light source floor space is huge. It can fit 8 jumbo jets.
The storage ring, which isn't really a true circle, is composed of 48 straight sections and 48 bending magnets in a shape called a tetraconti chi octagon. It's these magnets which steer the electrons.
When the path of the electron beam is bent by diamond's powerful magnets, the electrons lose energy in the form of light. This light, mostly X-rays, can then be channeled out of the storage ring and into experimental stations called beamlines.
The beamlines are divided into 3. The optics hutch, where the light is filtered and focused, the experimental hutch, where the sample is tested, and the control hutch, where the people are kept out of the way during testing since the X-rays are so powerful it would be dangerous.
The X-rays produced by the synchrotron can be used in many ways to study materials, but one of the simplest is through absorption. The X-rays are shone through a sample and different materials will absorb more or less X-rays, depending on the type of material and its density. This absorption produces a shadow image, and from this we can build a 3D reconstruction of the structure of the sample. The same principle is used to see bones in hospital X-ray machines.
I've broken my leg. I can't walk. Leave me. Go on without me.
Okay then, see ya, bye.
Wait! Scientists are working on printing bones. Maybe we could steal some and put them into...
Wow, that sounds like a great idea. How do they print bones?
Well, they use a 3D printer to print layers of material in the exact shape and size needed to repair the damaged bone. Scientists are researching how to print not just bone but everything from hearts to lungs to faces. It's becoming a really popular technology and it's being used in lots of other industries. You can even buy your own 3D printer to make toys at home.
The type of 3D printer used here works by pushing material out of a nozzle in a specific pattern controlled by a computer. Once the first layer is finished by the printer, it moves on to the next layer to build up a 3D structure. But what material do they use?
It's bioglass!
What are you on about? They use glass in bones.
Yeah, it's a special glass which binds to bone and can facilitate bone-forming cells. They print a bioglass scaffold which can then be implanted into a bone defect. The scaffold architecture allows cells to migrate into it and remodel it whilst the scaffold is being resorbed.
Found it! That was very convenient to find. Oh no, it's an unsintered bioglass scaffold.
But what's wrong with unsintered bioglass?
Well, it's very brittle. Can you see all the pores in the pillars in this 3D model they image using X-rays?
The unsintered scaffold is then sintered by heating it to high temperatures to force the particles to combine together and reduce the porosity.
Let's sinter this scaffold then. That looks much better.
Oh, I see. It's a lot less porous now. Now we can implant this in your bone and stop dragging you around.
Wow, that's a lot better. Now we're ready for the final battle.